The rolled Muddler variant is a minor adaptation on the rolled Muddler, a very popular pattern in the Pacific Northwest. This sleek Muddler pattern deserves much wider recognition and use in other parts of the world. The hook is a Partridge barbless ideal nymph hook, size 10. The thread Benecchi, 12-aught in red. Attach just back of the eye and run down a little way, trim away the waist. The tail and wing material on a rolled Muddler is often either regular mallard flank, bronze mallard, or pintail, either natural or dyed olive. I will be using an alternative material. This is the feather taken from the saddle of a Coq de Leon hen. It's beautifully mottled, has lots of web, which makes the barbs cling together nicely. All in all, a very useful feather for quite a few applications. I'll just take a few barbs and even the tips and tear them off. The tail will be about half the length of the body, so I'll just trim it away, the bits I don't want, and tie it in. The body material is some Mylar with a silver side and a gold side. I will be using the gold for the flat portion of the body. Just tie it in and then leave the thread in this position. And start to form a gold body with touching turns of the Mylar. Making sure that the tail material remains on top. Once the end of the shank is reached, keep some tension on the Mylar and clip on some easy pliers. And then start to twist the Mylar so that the flat ribbon turns into a helix and finally into a cord, which is part silver and part gold and glistens very nicely. This then becomes the rib for the material, for the fly. Spiral it towards the waiting thread. And then trap and tie down quite securely before trimming away the excess. Use a few more barbs to form a very slender wing. No more than this. And then double it. The wing extends to almost the end of the tail. Then trim away the excess. On top of this will come some flash, just very fine, clear or opal flash. I'm only using 2 strands, but I only tie in 1 and then double to get my 2. Length same as the wing, or just marginally longer. The remainder of the fly will be deer hair. Only a very small amount to form a little bit of a collar. And because I like to control where it goes, there's no spinning involved for this wing portion. It's simply stacked. Then fold it back and jam a few tight turns of thread. Some more hair is then spun on. Simply remove the tips and then lay it on. I'm using red thread because I want some of the red to show as I spin and complete the remainder of the pattern. Just form a neat head to it with thread and finish it off with a 3-turn whip finish. Then trim it away. Hold back the wing as well as the deer hair collar, and then just come in with the scissors. This is meant to be a very skinny pattern. Underneath, it's trimmed almost flush. The band of red remains visible underneath. That completes the rolled Muddler variant with a skinny deer hair head, a sleek outline, and some bright red to attract.